A record number of Tamils are fleeing Sri Lanka for what they hope will be a better life elsewhere. Many of them claim discrimination at the hands of the majority Sinhalese population. Others are fleeing fighting between government forces and the Tamil Tiger rebels. Tony Birtley reports from Colombo.
Down a gloomy corridor of a cheap guest house, the final resting place in Sri Lanka of Tamils fleeing their homeland. They pay $3 a night for a room measuring 2 meters by 3, no ceiling, no comfort, but strangely for this mother and daughter, better than where they come from, Jaffna in the north.
They are saying is no food there. Food is very expensive and they cannot move around. So that's the reason why they have come to Colombo to go to some other country.
They're waiting to emigrate to Australia. Most of the Tamils here are leaving for another country, escaping what they say is inequality, discrimination and hardship. 6 weeks ago, some of these people were herded up in the middle of the night and forced by police to leave because they're Tamil. It was stopped by Sri Lanka's Supreme Court, but sparked outrage.
When they were taking us, we were crying, and we pleaded with them and showed our documents. I said to them, my daughter is not well, but they didn't listen. They just counted us and took us away.
This is Busa Detention Centre near Gaul, where those arrested on suspicion of conflict-related offences are held. There are almost 120 Tamils being held in this prison without charge. Some have been here for almost a year, pending investigation. But the authorities say that the majority will eventually be charged and face their day in court. It gives ammunition to complaints by some Tamils of discrimination, but doesn't take into account the fears felt by the Sri Lankan government and the people, brought on by suicide attacks and roadside bombings, which kill innocent civilians as well as military.
I have a moral duty to pacify. Wherever there is irritation given to the Sinhalese moderates, I have a duty, to pacify them and tell them our people are at your mercy. They are running away from the LTT's atrocities. You have a duty to protect them.
12% of the population are Tamil, and there are said to be around 350,000 living in Colombo, the capital. They claim they're not treated the same as the majority Sinhalese. This is the Vidyalaya Roman Catholic School, the only Tamil school near Colombo, a district serving 40,000 Tamils. There are so many pupils here they need 2 shifts, but some Sinhalese want it closed. The lessons of suffering are still being learned, and the future is as uncertain today as when this conflict started 24 years ago. Tony Birtley, Al Jazeera, Colombo.